Good morning, Cullman, and happy Independence Day. Thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Cheyenne Sharp, and today is Thursday, July 4th, 2024. We have a lot to look at in local news today, including information on a shooting in the Vinemont area, the traffic plan for Smith Lake's Firework Festival, and Cullman City's new pickleball courts. All this plus sports, weather, and more. But for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. A shooting on July 1st in the Vinemont area resulted in the death of Dylan Bomberry Wright, 29 of Vinemont. The Cullman County Sheriff's Office is searching for suspect Jamarian Allen Harrison, 20 of Birmingham. The CCO said deputies and investigators responded to the report of a shooting in the Vinemont area on Monday. Cullman County Coroner Jeremy Kilpatrick identified the victim, who was shot and transported to an area hospital where he later died from his injuries. The CCO said the suspect fled the scene before deputies arrived and a warrant for murder has been issued. According to the CCSO, Harrison and the victim, along with another individual, were together at a residence. A confrontation occurred between Harrison and the victim and ultimately resulted in Harrison allegedly shooting the victim. This is an active and ongoing investigation. Anyone with any information as to the whereabouts of Jamarian Harrison is asked to contact the Cullman County Sheriff's Office at 256-734-0342. Next up, the City of Cullman City Hall, as well as all its municipal offices and the Cullman County Courthouse and all of its offices, will be closed today to recognize Independence Day. And to finish out our top stories, the Cullman County Sheriff's Office will be responsible for traffic control following the fireworks show at Smith Lake Park tonight. After the fireworks display is ended, traffic will be one-way only for outgoing vehicles. Once the fireworks show is begun, County Road 385 and County Road 386 will also be closed to traffic. Please note that no vehicles will be allowed into the park once the show is started until all outgoing traffic is cleared. For those inside the park, CCSO will be using the old park entrance road to exit the park. Spectators parked near the boat ramp and the beach area will utilize the roadway to exit towards County Road 813. When turning off of County Road 385 onto County Road 813, traffic in the left lane must turn left towards Trimble, and traffic in the right lane must turn right towards Good Hope and Dodge City. Now that we have the top stories out of the way, we're going to take a quick break before returning with sports.
Discover what's buzzing in Cullman with Community Matters, where every story pops off the page with local flair. It's the magazine that's got the inside track on what's now, what's new, and who's who. Get the lowdown on top eats and 411 on recipes that'll turn up your summer cooking game. Relive our local team's triumphs on the sports fields and pencil in summer's hottest events for fun the whole family will love. Get your copy of Community Matters at the Cullman Tribune, any of the local businesses on screen, or scan the QR code.
Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports. In today's sports segment, let's check in on the latest recognition for a pair of former Tide and Tiger standouts. Former Auburn and Alabama men's basketball All-Americans Jabari Smith and Brandon Miller are two of just 15 athletes named to this year's USA Basketball Men's Select Team. The select team will train with the men's national team in Las Vegas as it prepares for the Summer Olympic Games in Paris. Smith is one of 11 former Auburn players to play for Team USA, next to Charles Barkley, Frank Ford, Adam Harrington, Walker Kessler, Joseph Mangelt, Chris Morris, Isaac Okoro, Chuck Person, and Wesley Person. Miller was a 2024 NBA first-team All-Rookie selection after averaging 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Miller was also a 3-time Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month winner. Smith put up 12 points and 7 rebounds per game during his rookie season, and his production ticked up to 13 points and 8 rebounds per game last season. Moving over some golf news. 3 Auburn golfers, Anna Davis, Jackson Coyven, and Brendan Valdez, have been selected to represent the United States in the 2024 Arnold Palmer Cup, which will be played this weekend in Ireland. The event is a Ryder Cup-style tournament featuring the top men's and women's college golfers, matching the United States against a team of international players. The event will begin with mixed 4-ball matches on Friday, followed by foursomes and mixed foursomes matches on Saturday. Cullman received the nod to represent the U.S. in the Palmer Cup after a breakout freshman season in which he swept the 3 National Player of the Year awards, the Haskins, the Hogan, and the Nicklaus, as well as the National Freshman of the Year award, the Michelson. This will mark the first Arnold Palmer Cup appearance for both Cullman and Valdez. The Auburn men now have 7 all-time representatives in the event under head coach Nick Clennard. That covers sports for today, but make sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage across the area. We'll be right back after this message. Hello and welcome back to Cullman Today. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Recreation lovers in Cullman are soon to have 4 more reasons to shout hooray as the city of Cullman is set to open its 4 new covered pickleball courts in early August. The city is in the final stages of construction on the additions, hopeful that the courts will be completed on time. The courts, which are located near Engle Park and the Active Adult Center on Field of Miracles Drive, are set to be regulation-sized and surrounded by 6-foot-tall fences. We'll also have an adjacent covered pavilion with picnic table seating to complete the area. At its meeting on Monday, July 1st, the Holly Pond Town Council voted to order new LED lighting for the softball field at a cost of $65,000. The approval came after the contract working on the park offered to reduce the original amount from $70,000 if the town ordered the lights now. The improvement is part of a larger project that will eventually include new lights for the baseball and t-ball fields as well. The Link of Cullman County is excited to be offering a new course for 3rd to 12th grade students. Through a partnership with White Orchid Educational and Family Services, the center will now offer 6-session course to help students develop their interpersonal and social-emotional skills. This pathway to enrichment is 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from July 8th to the 19th. If you'd like more information or have any additional questions or to register, email dakotatrammell@lincolncullman.org. Hope Horses, Inc. is looking to add more horses to its adaptive riding program. The horses at Hope have a very special and unique job helping students with special needs learn how to ride in the safest way possible. The criteria for the organization has for their prospective horses are horses need to be at least 10 years old and beginner friendly with many years of riding experience and training. Horses need to be in good physical health and sound at both a walk and a trot. Horses need to have good ground manners with grooming, leading, and love being around many different individuals, and they should have a calm temperament. The center prefers more whoa than go. No stallions or bred mares. Horses should not be easily spooked or have a consistent history of bucking, biting, or rearing. If you or anyone that you know have an equine that you believe may fit the criteria for this program, please contact Hope Horses Equine Manager Mariah Miles at mariah.miles@hopehorsesinc.com. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Ellen Marie Harrington. Ellen Marie Harrington, 56 of Bremen, passed away on Monday, July 1st at Cullman Regional. No services have been planned at this time. Laurel Powell. Laurel Powell, 85 of Cullman, passed away Monday, July 1st. Funeral services will be on Friday, July 5th at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel at 2 p.m. Jamie Deanne Burnett. Jamie Deanne Burnett, 46 of McCalla, passed away at her residence on July 2nd. Funeral services for Miss Burnett will be 10 a.m. on Friday, July 5th at Hanceville Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow the service at Johnson Grove Cemetery in Bremen. Visitation for the public will be from 9 to 10 a.m. on Friday at the funeral home. Hugh Elijah Smith. Hugh Elijah Smith, 93 of Hanceville, passed away July 2nd in Cullman County. Funeral services for Mr. Smith will be at 11 a.m. on Saturday, July 6th at Center Hill Baptist Church. Burial will follow the service in the adjoining cemetery. Visitation will be Friday, July 5th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Hanceville Funeral Home. A visitation will also take place Saturday, July 6th from 9:11 a.m. at Center Hill Baptist Church. That finishes up obituaries for today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now, let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today sees a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 10 a.m., mostly sunny, with a high near 93 and index values as high as 103. Tonight has a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 75. Tomorrow has a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. and a high near 91. The chance of precipitation is 90%. Tomorrow night may see showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Otherwise, it's mostly cloudy with a low of around 70. That concludes another edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Cheyenne Sharp from Cullman Today, wishing you a terrific Thursday, Cullman.